Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome in. I am Sam, and today we are back with another speed build on Kona Acres. So this speed build is going to be right next to the sunken orchard that I did in the last speed build. I did change a few things around. As you can see, I do have a little bit of a seating area and things like that to get sort of a better view. And yeah, so if you want to see more videos like this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I truly appreciate it. And we are going to go ahead and dive right in and get started. So this is going to be Coco's house. When I got Coco, I knew I sort of wanted her in the back corner with what I want to do with her house. So this is sort of where she's gonna go, behind this orchard, which for her house I am very excited about. I think it'll look really nice in this area. And she's also going to have a small lavender farm and apiary. So to me, it just made sense having the bees next to the lavender, and with the orchard here, I just think it works out. So I did place her house the incline, and I am going to pay off this and just time travel so that way we can see what it all looks like and I can get started on the build. Once this area is full and completed, I do eventually want to go through it, kind of show you a few changes that I made to the other area, show you sort of what I worked on. I wasn't quite happy with that area um, once I did this orchard, so I definitely changed a couple things here and there. But yeah, so I will have to show you all of that um, here soon in another video, kind of some of the updates that I have done off camera to hopefully make the island look better and kind of flow better. So for her house, I wanted her to have the lavender farm and apiary. I thought the purple would look nicely with her house, and um, doing a little bit of actual research, bees love lavender, so I thought it just made sense to put them both together. Also reminds me of the lavender farm that I went to in Washington on vacation. This is kind of a little nod to that as well. So yeah, had a lot of fun with this build. I decided to move it over next to the house instead of right in front of the house, and decided to try something a little different. Instead of like a patch, so to speak, treating it more of a farm. And I ended up actually sticking with this one. I liked it a lot better. I like that you could just walk in the middle, take care of both sides, and to me just sort of flowed a little bit better in this area. Obviously, I needed a silo. It's just essential at this point. I mean, every build has one, it seems like, but honestly, they're so much fun. The customization options on the silos are so nice. I just decided to keep it the basic red, um, sort of like farm style silo. So yeah, I thought it was super nice, and um, like I said, just sort of gives that height with a pop of color. I love it. I love this pillow. It's starting to become one of my favorite um, items in the game. So now I'm just sort of trying to finish off this lavender farm. I wanted to be able to see the bee hive or the beekeeper hive um, instead of having it behind the silo. So that's why I moved it sort of next to it so you could still see it if you're in the orchard or things like that. Just so you can, like I said, see it, know that it is an apiary up here. So I got some trees to put in the area, make it look a little more full. And most of them are going up top here. I don't want to do too much up here as far as decorations go, since it is just a very tiny cliff. But I did want to put a bunch of trees and and just keep it, like I said, full and simple behind the house. I have been struggling with getting wood lately, so I think I'm going to have to do another sort of treasure island and literally stock up on all of the wood because I need it for a bunch of items that I want that I do on the island, and it's just a struggle getting enough wood. I love these little honeybee models. I think they look so cute. Just perfect for the area. And obviously with the apiary, you have to have a few little pots. So have one here, but I do end up moving that later on, going a little bit of a different direction in that front spot there. Um, but just trying to, like I said, put some pots around the area and make it look more, uh, I don't know, apiary-ish. I don't, I just make up words. It's fine. I really wanted a tree there, um, just to kind of help break it from the side of the cliff there. Obviously, I did not get that to work. Have a little water pump here. Get some water for her lavender. Another essential item is this hay bed. Obsessed. Just great space fillers for a farm island. If you don't really have anything else to fill it up with, use a hay bed. It makes it makes the area. So I decided to move the table and pot over here, which I like it a lot better there. And I was trying to figure out what I could do here. And I think I decided at this point to do a little seating area for Coco. You know, she can come out, look over the orchard in the morning, tend to her bees and her lavender, and just enjoy the time, um, the nature around her. So I put down the little stone pathing here, use a little square table and chair. I do have to customize them, but just wanted to see what it would look like. And decided to go with the darker oak. I thought it matched her house really nicely. Gave it just a smidge different shade of brown. And obviously a little yellow coffee cup. I didn't want to put too many extra flowers in the area just because of the lavender farm, but on the sort of outsides, I wanted to add a little bit more just to sort of fill up the area. And like I said, it is an apiary. Bees are going to go where the flowers are, so I figured adding a few little flowers would look nice in this area. I had some of these purple roses left from Daisy's build, and figured I would use some of them up here as well, just to kind of start sprinkling them throughout the island. I didn't want to use them at the moment, you know, during some of the future builds or future past builds, just because I wasn't sure how many of the roses I was going to use. But now that I am completed with that build, I will probably go through and sprinkle the purple roses throughout, or I might even do another separate purple rose patch. Again, the struggle of trying to find wood, it's real. I wanted to do a garden wagon, and obviously you could see here I finally got all the wood I needed, but I had to get the flowers, so I obviously had to go back down and grab them. But um, adding another garden wagon to the area, again, just to me makes sense with the apiary and things like that. So yeah, obviously essential again in my book. But I decided to go with the green one. I'm starting to really love the green items in the game. They just look so pretty. So I'm using some of these bushes to sort of fill up top um, behind Coco's house. So just placing random bushes around. And we're just ignoring Apollo's thought bubble for now. If he's asking to leave, he ain't going anywhere. But pretty sure I ignore him. That's fine. Apollo, you're staying on the island. So. Also, this is obviously just a chaotic speed build. I'm building a lot and doing a lot of things. This is what happens when I kind of have an idea and I just go for it rather than sitting here planning, getting everything out. And yeah, sometimes it's just nice, everything works out. And this time it's just like every 2 seconds I had to go build something new. So it does get a little frustrating, but it happens. So yeah, just calling rescue service because I did get stuck. Of course, I couldn't get down. So yeah, just taking the easy way and going that through the pipe. So at this point, the build itself is pretty much finished. Just going through, I should say the build. Coco's house is pretty much finished, just going through some final touches. I did decide to throw in this row of dirt that I have. This custom design I have yet to use. It will be used on a few builds. And I figured, oh, that'd be really cool to use it in between these rows. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. Definitely something different. And I'm really excited to start using it more in the future. So at this point, I'm pretty much done with Coco's house, so I'm going to work on this land bridge. I decided to use these wooden planks to sort of give a pathway to Coco's house. I haven't really used them too much. Now we got Ava with a thought bubble. It's just like, ugh. I don't know if everyone wants to leave, if people are wanting to give me things, but we can stop with the thought bubbles. But yeah, so I just figured I would add in a few trees and sort of make it look like a lush little walkway. So again, essential for the hay beds. And I decided to sort of place this barbed wire fencing. I thought that would definitely give a little fun contrast to this bridge here. But I also did want to make sure that I didn't block too much. So just filling in some areas with bushes and flowers. So it still is pretty easy to get through, so you shouldn't get stuck. I wanted to make sure that nobody really got stuck going down this little bridge, this land bridge. So, but yeah, definitely, I'm honestly really happy with how this ended up turning out. Definitely looked a lot better than I had anticipated. I knew I just wanted it to be simple, throwing in just some bushes, flowers, bug models, things like that. So, didn't want it too extravagant, but I definitely really enjoyed uh, doing this and really trying something new. So, I've only done a couple little land bridges. So, this is the first one I've done really decorated like this. So lay down some flowers and now just filling in any extra spaces with designs, the leaf designs or things like that. So I don't really have too much I want to put in this area. Like I said, I wanted it to be very just natural, very lush, but still I want it easy to get through for everyone. So all right, so we are going to do a much slower walkthrough. You just sort of saw it there, but a lot slower so you can sort of see everything. So here is the bridge. I love it. I love the planks, the hay beds, the barbed wire fencing. I love it. It's again so simple but so cute. And I love that it leads right up to the apiary and lavender farm. I just love this area. It's probably one of my favorites. I'm excited. I'm sad that I should have time traveled so those couple picked hyacinths grew in, but that's okay. So we got Coco's house, a little bit of the windmill showing in the back. I love her little seating area. And yeah, I think it's just a super cozy space for Coco. She can again come out, enjoy her little apiary lavender farm, and spend some time here. So, yeah, definitely very happy with this build. It was kind of chaotic, but we did it. We got it done. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I truly appreciate you all, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!